actually going to answer another question. I'm not doing my, as you can see, I'm not doing my cardio. I've already done that this morning. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon, and I just thought I would answer a question from somebody who sent in a question to me a couple of days ago about what they should watch out for with if they're living with or if they have diabetes. And it really kind of depends on if you're insulin dependent or if you're not. If you are not and you're just borderline, then you definitely have to watch your starches, especially the simple sugars, things that might raise blood sugar level quickly and stress your pancreas. When it comes to diabetes, your body's ability to be able to create enough insulin and to control blood sugar is hindered. In insulin-dependent cases, the pancreas gives out and you have to rely on exogenous sources of insulin, taking insulin injections, and when you do this, you really have to have a good grasp and a good understanding of how much starch, how much sugars is going into your body, how many, or in other words, carbs, how much carbs is going in your body, and how quickly those carbs will hit your bloodstream, and how much insulin you'll need to be able to lower blood sugar levels and keep it at a nice even blood sugar level for you. Usually somewhere between 110 and 130 is pretty good. Most of the time, most people like to keep their blood sugar around 110 to 115. That's what I think the doctors will probably recommend. Kind of depends on the person, but you can exist much higher and you can exist a little bit lower, but about 110 is safe. It depends if you're testing yourself or not. In general, if you want to manage this process, it's easier to be able to watch a lot of the fast-acting sugars like high fructose corn syrup, sugar cane, all these things, all the white sources, breads and cereals, all those things that have a lot of sugars, a lot of carbs in them that are fast acting on your system. The starches that can be better for you are things like beans, the starch in beans, which is very slow and very active. Some fruit, if you don't, as long as you don't overdo it. But also you also have to realize that all starch it converts into glucose in the bloodstream. It's just the rate at which that it does it and the speed. So bear all that in mind when you are a diabetic or when you're borderline diabetic. But if you're a diabetic, managing this process as a lifestyle, you definitely have to be careful of how much starch you put in. So that's the main thing. So when you're looking at labels, you look at carbohydrates, you look at those sources, where those sources come from. Do they come from sugars? Do they come from corn products? Where do they come? How fast are they going to enter my bloodstream? So when you buffer your food with a little bit of fat and a little bit of protein and a good amount of fiber, that will oftentimes slow down the absorption as well. So I hope that helped. I know there's a lot more involved with this. It really kind of depends on the person, so I hope that helped a little bit. You also can, if you're borderline diabetic, you can also use things like chromium picolinate, which is fantastic. It's not an essential element, but it's for life, but it will definitely aid in helping regulate blood sugar levels and help your body to resensitize itself to its own insulin. So hopefully that helps, and I'll try to continue to answer some of these questions. If anybody has any other questions, please send them in. Again, this is Tad, the Diet Coach, here on a lazy Sunday afternoon, just trying to help those in need. Stay positive, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.